Hello, and welcome to 1-800-DIAL-A-MASC. Today we're going to answer some questions from the fans in honor of 2.5K. Thank you guys so much, baby. We made it, and I couldn't wait to reward you all with this very video. It's not a Wednesday. It's crazy, but I got you. We'll get through it. Until next week. So I want to give a little spotlight to the people who have been consistent, kind, present in all of my comments. Obviously there's quite a few of you, and I love reading each and every single one. Thank you. I see you and have so much appreciation for you coming back and enjoying what I make for y'all. And also a massive shout out to my Patreon subscribers on the Press Play Baby tier and my free members as well. Thank you for being there. They get 2 exclusive audios a month, as well as a monthly roundup and thank you shout out, as well as first access to YouTube audio announcement and polls. You can also join for free. You also will be able to see YouTube audio announcements and updates before anyone else. So check that out, Patreon at August King Audio, and let's get started. I will be reading questions in the order that they were submitted for the most part. Thank you so much to the very good early birds who got theirs in quickly. Also, happy freaking Pride for those in the States as I am. Let's go lesbians! Here we go. First question coming in from Anonymous. What's your love language? Thank you so much for your question. I don't really subscribe to the 5 love languages, mainly because I want them all. Just give them all to me. Love me. In, so many words. I like all of those things. Why are you making me choose one thing for you to give me in equal amounts? And that's how I would want to love someone else, is to give them all of those things, which obviously you're still going to. You might prefer one or the other. For me personally, I want it all. Next question from Abby. Hi, Abby. What's the best thing about doing YouTube? Thank you for your question. The best thing about doing YouTube, I have to say, is reading your comments and hearing from you guys. Things you liked about the video, what you didn't like, or just if it impacted you in any way. It's something new for me to be able to share and, have something I make reach someone. And so that's just been an amazing thing that YouTube has granted me. Next question from Alex. Hi, Alex. They ask, what positive and negative aspects do you experience from producing audios, as well as what was your experience like when you recorded your first audio? Okay. Okay. Positive and negative aspects first. Positive, definitely, as I said before, of being able to share and have that be received by the community and be able to provide some entertainment or comfort, or even being chosen as background noise is so cool. As well as I've learned so much about audio production and all these little things of creating this type of content, and so that has been really interesting. I, knock on wood, haven't experienced any negative aspects yet from producing audios. It's been overall really, is the word validating that I'm looking for? Basically, of, yeah, making audios. There's no downside yet, or that I can see in the future. I'm very grateful to be able to do it. And my experience when I recorded my first audio was, my God, being terrified, basically. I mean, I definitely recorded many that have never and will never see the light of day because I just had no idea what I was doing essentially, and yeah, they're not edited correctly. I had no idea if that my microphone was like barely plugged in correctly, so it was only picking up every other word and crackling so badly. Um, but doing that for the first time just let me fully let go of that worry and keep learning and practicing basically. So that was um my first experience. It was really great, honestly. Thank you for your question. Next from Mira. Hi Mira. She says, hi, who is your favorite VA? I'm assuming you mean ASMRist, but if you mean regular VA, I love H. John Benjamin. It cracks me up that all of his voices are just his voice. Like Bob from Bob's Burgers or Sterling from Archer. It's hilarious. And I think that's like the goal one day. um, but if you mean favorite ASMR VA, oh, that is so hard because there are quite a few good ones out there, and you know, different moods, different ones require different ASMR VAs. And recently, I've been loving listening to uh Dizzy Daisy audio. Her voice is gorgeous and honestly like very mommy. I love her long series. Like she's a great writer and has a book out, I think, also. It's like next on my list to read. I highly recommend her Mafia Boss Ex Captive series. I'm halfway through, but it is whew, it is very good. Thank you for your question. Next from Anonymous. Where are you from and what's your favorite color? um you might have been able to hear in some of my audios that I get very lax and comfortable in. It's my accent comes out. I'm from not really accent, it's just accent on certain words. I'm originally from like the South, and so when I'm trying to say your, it just comes out your. And um we don't really say like you, it's just like yeah, as in oh you're going to the store. Like little things. And if I'm like really tired or something, for becomes fur. And I hear it sometimes when I'm like editing. I'm like, oh, you freaking hillbilly. And my favorite color is black. It's like, it's hot. And yeah, I'm lazy at making outfits, so I'll wear all black. Next, another question from another anonymous. Just curious, will you ever dive into making gaming content? Your voice is very soothing, BTW. Thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate it. Um, I don't think that I will dive into making gaming content, mainly because I'm not good at gaming under pressure, and I feel like that would really exacerbate that if I'm recording myself and having to speak at the same time of doing it. I would very much rather, or maybe I could do like a visual novel or something, but the logistics of that feel very daunting. Um, so who knows? I won't write it off, but for now, I'm gonna focus on roleplay audios. Thank you for your question. Next from Kaylee. Hi, Kaylee. Do you have any favorite video games? So, tying into the recent question, um, favorite video games. I didn't really grow up playing video games, so I've only recently, as in like pandemic 2020, gotten into it. I got myself a Switch and am still working on the Breath of the Wild Legend of Zelda. And before I even finished it, I went ahead and got Tears of the Kingdom. So that's been really fun. I just love the open world of it and doing all the side quests, but I'm horrible at the boss fights. I not that I rage quit or just like you're getting worked up over nothing, just put it down and walk away. So maybe it's a calm and quiet rage quit that I can't progress. Other than that, um I play a lot of like Mario Kart and what is it, Smash Bros with my friends whenever we have game nights. So those are fun, I guess. Thank you for your question. Question from Nebby. Hi Nebby. If not audios, what would August have done instead? Ooh, what would I have done instead? I don't know. I think this has been what I've wanted to do. So if not this, it would be, hmm, honestly, if I didn't want to do my own voicing of it, I would just be writing scripts for other people and helping out with their audios and such, being way more behind the scenes. Thank you for your question. As well as, how do you make your audios feel as authentic and realistic as possible? I listen to them so much, like to the point that I get sick of them and I just have to schedule it to be posted. I look for as many sound effects as I can. It's really hard to find decent ones that are free, basically. Um, but yeah, and also I listen to what I really like and take pointers from other ASMRists and I guess figure out what I want to hear and what I feel like would fit best in the scene. Like a lot of them, I don't have anything behind it because I feel like I want the focus to be on the words, the scenario and what's happening. So I don't want any like distractions or anything from that, but I am wanting to dive more into adding ambience sounds and all that stuff. And I hope you guys enjoy it. But thank you so much for that. I appreciate that question. Question from Sophia. What is your motivation for recording these audios? And how do you manage it with life, work, family, friends, hobbies? Hi, Sophia. Thank you so much for your question. My motivation for recording these audios are my crippling sense of sticking to a schedule, and if I fail, it is worthless. And also, I really, really don't want to let you guys down. Um, I know that wouldn't be the case, but I like having Wednesdays be our special day. And how I manage it with life is mostly on like the mornings of weekends. It's also when it's usually quietest and I can record, and telling myself it's okay to take time to nurture this little hobby and interest of mine because for a long time I was kind of just drifting for a bit and was really not doing very much. And once I fell into script writing and recording, it made it a lot easier to carve out that time for myself and work on August King audio. And also from Sophia, a silly little question. Favorite song at the moment or book? Hmm. um, Favorite song at the moment is this one that is from TikTok. I think it's Keep On Steppin'. Like he does this little like grrr in it. And it makes me so happy. Like I love hearing it. And I'll just play that on repeat when I'm walking around in the city. And it's just like a good little pump up song. It's fun. But yeah. Next from Anonymous. What is your favorite TV show? Thank you for your question. I obviously I have a few different favorites. It's so hard to pick one. Like there's live action TV shows or animated or whatever the hell. But what I always say that my favorite TV show is Adventure Time. I have tattoos dedicated to characters. I Oh my god, it's my comfort show to rewatch whenever I'm depressed, and yeah, it means a lot to me growing up with it, as well as all the spin-offs like Fiona and Cake, Distant Lands. They've brought me so much joy, and it's really cool that they've continued the story years after the original show ended. Next, from Marianne. What is your favorite hobby slash activity outside of making videos? Hi, Marianne. Thank you for your question. Outside of making videos, I would have to say one of my favorite hobbies is writing. I'm always thinking of ideas for new scripts or short stories. And other than that, reading and I don't know, watching anime or cartoons, basically. But I would say mostly writing for sure. Next question from Anon. Do you record in a closet? I freaking wish. No, I record at my desk with a little pop filter and nothing behind me. It's kind of, it's obviously not ideal, but I wish I had the space to have an empty closet and record in there or somewhere to put a little sound booth. But for now, this is working and I'm grateful it is and that the audios are decent. I really appreciate you asking that question if that means that the audios are good. Because, oh my god, that's a high compliment and I appreciate it. Next question from Vamp Girl. What's an irrational fear you have? And what is your favorite compliment you've ever received? Ooh. Hi, Vamp Girl. Thank you for your questions. A rational fear that I have. The only one I can think of is one that I had as a kid and going to the what is it? The ice skating rink, and that if I fell down and like put my fingers on the ice, that someone would like skate over them and like chop them off. Very morbid and not ideal thought process for under 10-year-old. But yeah, that was an irrational fear I had, and honestly, I think of it every time, every winter that I decide to go to a, ice skating rink. um Obviously it's a fear that could happen, but I'm going to tell myself that it's irrational. And then my favorite compliments. Oh. Uh, I don't know. I'm easy. I like being complimented. I like um my efforts being seen and appreciated. So I think that when someone notices the work that I'm putting in to practice or whatever, and they recognize that, it means a lot to me. Next question from Anon. What's your type, physically and personality? All right. Um, hmm. Man, that you like me? Like, maybe that's like a special kind of crazy or something for um you to like me. Like you got a little something going on. And you just like match my vibe, honestly, is my type. Like not too shy, not I don't know, I'd call myself an ambivert, honestly, because like I have my days or weeks that I'm like out and doing things constantly, seeing friends, going to events, and then I have other times where don't talk to me. I'm incognito. I don't talk to nobody and I just need recharge and I need them to understand that basically. Thank you for your question. That made me think actually. Question from Grace. Hi, Grace. Is your voice actually that deep? Yes, it is. I don't use any type of filter on it to change it at all because I feel like that would be very dishonest for one. And honestly, I think my voice changes from audio to audio because I'm putting, I don't know, at least a little bit of character into it, but it's still like my voice, and I'm nowhere near the level to like actually change it that much and hold it. Um, but yes, to answer that, my voice is my voice. Next, let's see. I think I'm going to combine this question from two people, Grace and Adriana. Hi, babes. Along the lines of, would you ever consider doing another collab with another VA creator? And if so, who would you want to collab with? I had so much fun doing that collab with Val, and I would absolutely love to do another collab. I would love to write it next, and I'm pondering the possibility of doing another one soon. Um, maybe with Val. I'm putting my feelers out, honestly. So, shh. You might be getting a collab soon. Next, from Fizz. Hi, Fizz. What is your favorite type of dessert? Oh, other than something that I don't think I can say on YouTube. Wink, wink. I'm more of a savory person. Honestly, I would, if I'm actually craving something sweet, like, time of the month or whatever, I love good old fudgy chocolate brownies, warm from the oven, and vanilla ice cream on top. Yeah. Next, another question from Fizz. What operating system do you use for your recording setup? Thank you for that question. I use Reaper for my recording and editing, a Scarlett Solo for my audio interface, and what is this I'm speaking into? An Audio Technica 2020 microphone. I was recently also able to get a mini PC because my laptop, the the poor fan was working in overdrive in the background of all my audios, and it was hell to remove that noise. So the audio quality in the future is gonna be way up, and I'm so excited. So that's my operating system, basically. Yeah. Question from Aurora. Hi, Aurora. How many, if any, piercings do you have? um. Okay. So I have, how many piercings do I have? 7 piercings, 3 in each ear, and I will leave it at that. Also from Aurora, you requested reverse comfort. I'm right there with you, girl. I want to write it too, so thank you for reminding me. Next, I'll answer these questions from Marie, Aurora, and Naya together, as they are similar. Thank you all so much for asking. They asked, what is the favorite trope that you did on this channel? What kind of scripts are your fave? And what is your favorite trope slash storyline to record? And my answer is, I'm a sassy mask. Very dramatic. So I love when I can, be more teasing, low-key bullying, and just very friendly, basically. Um, I feel like that's really fun and easy for me to perform. But like I would say like my favorite to write are definitely ones where you feel like the push and pull of the two characters. What was it? The screw you. Wait, should I? Mask for Mask audio. That one is a favorite, and I gotta do more of those in the future for sure. Question from Naya. Hi Naya. What are 3 objects that represent you and why? All right. 3 objects that represent me and why. Mm, uh, a pencil, because I like to create. Let's see. A rose, because I'm pretty, but I got thorns. Oh my god. I don't know. Uh, what's number 3? Hmm. Ooh, I don't know what number 3 is. Crap. No. 3 objects that represent me and why. Perfume, because I'm gonna be all over you. I don't know. That also says way too much about me that I'm like only thinking, get your head out of the gutter, August. My God. Ooh, a mirror, because what you see and how you act is what you will get. I will reflect how I'm treated. Does that work? Next, I got 2 of these questions, and both from Anonymous. So I'll answer them together. You shy little thing. Um, the question was, are you a top, bottom, or switch? My first response to that is I can be whatever you want me to be. And I think that's the most switch answer there is. You know, I I love fitting any position. So put me in, coach. Oh God, what am I saying? Next for Morgan. If you had to describe yourself as a drink, which one would you choose? Hi, Morgan. I love a whiskey sour. It's strong, a little sour as the name implies, and can also be sweet with a cherry on top. She also asks, where do you get your inspiration from? I get my inspiration from the bars and people around me. I love asking for people's stories, what they want to see in media, from Reddit, from you guys, uh, and honestly, a lot of them right before I'm falling asleep. So I always have to like wake back up, get on my phone, and write down a short synopsis of what like sprang into my head. But long story short, I get inspiration from everywhere. Thank you for your questions. Question from Mabel. What was your inspiration in starting this channel? Hi, Mabel. My inspiration was definitely trying to get into voice acting, and I was wanting an outlet to practice and maybe even have as a reel. But then that completely delved into, oh, wait, I'm gonna make this gay as, you know, and just like falling headfirst into this beautiful world of ASMR audios. Because I've long time listener, short time participant, and it's been a hell of a journey since then. I've loved every minute of it. We have our last question. This has been so much fun. Anon asks if I will make more Mask for Mask audios. And the answer is hell yeah. I love doing Mask for Mask, and I have a few scripts I'm working on. I'm just working on what exactly makes it Mask for Mask. Since it is audio, you can't really see the presentations of the characters. And I tend to not focus on appearances because I want my role plays to be enjoyed by as wide of an audience as possible. And I realized recently that, even though most of my audios say F for F, I tend to have that as female for female instead of femme for femme because I can't write M for F. It would be read as male for female instead of mask for femme. So, I don't know. Whenever I'm performing something, it is usually mask for femme in with that F for F tag, if you get what I'm meaning. I just wanted to clarify that for everybody. But I will be doing some audios in the future that will be more specific, such as for Black lesbians. I want to do some ADHD comfort, as I received a request for it, a few requests actually, and trans femme lesbians, to name a few. I want everyone to be heard and seen and feel, little butterflies in their stomach. And with that, we've come to the end of this segment of 1-800-DIAL-A-MASC. Thank you for submitting your questions in. I gotta keep with the theme, I almost forgot. I hope this will be at least mildly entertaining. Welcome to the longest audio we have yet. This is gonna be a and a half to edit. Anyway, thank you, baby, for listening and supporting this little channel of mine. I look forward to keep on creating and sharing with you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Until next time. Bye.